Hello.
The button record because I felt called to, and I hope you're okay with it.
What was that again?
I've just pressed the record button because I felt called to.
Oh
And
yeah.
I are okay with it. It's so nice to see you.
It's good to see you too. Yeah, I'm fine with it. Give me just a minute. I'm gonna turn my dehumidifier off. It's a little loud. I'll be right back. Okay.
Hi. It's been a while.
Hello.
Hi.
So where in the world are you?
It's Scotland. Scotland. Home for now.
Okay.
Back to Scotland. And
Uh-huh.
did you find that house that we were talking about?
Can you say it again?
Did you
You
find?
broke up for me a little.
Yeah. Did you find the house we were talking about?
Oh, no, we're right here. We're in the same house, but we've had a new vision for how to reorganize things.
Awesome.
And so it looks like we're here for now.
Wow. Oh, wow. That's amazing.
Yeah, we're good with it.
Yeah.
Yeah. We realized it would be just much simpler and less fuss to reorganize where we are. So
That sounds.
just took us a while.
That's okay. That's okay. It's called divine timing.
That's right.
It's nice to see you.
Yeah, you too.
And I feel like every time we connect, it's always heart driven. It's always
Mhm.
from the heart. And this time you reached out to me. This time you said, like, Eliza, I can feel it coming. Tell me.
Yes. Yeah, I'm getting braver. You know, before I would always wait for somebody to reach out to me. And now it's undeniable. So I feel completely comfortable saying, oh, this is knocking at my door. I have to tell you because it won't stop knocking. So just gratitude for how it's clear.
And you know what? It took me a long time to get there. It took me a long time to get there. And I would feel like I'm barging into someone's life or something. But the thing is asking a question. And it is actually connecting. And I totally get what you're saying about knocking on the door. I call it hard driven. Because, for example, weekend, everything happens all at once again. So all the manifestations, magnetizing so many people into my life. I'm driving down south tomorrow. I'll be driving 5-6 hours, seeing my friends, staying there for a night, doing my work here in between. Then the next day I'm driving up to another friend, sleep, meditation, doing the work again. Then we have an event, online event on Zoom with Manifesting Miracles group. And then, the next day, so it all happens again. And like, for example, you reaching out to me, my head tells me no, and I just finished creating landing page for the videos on how to start meditating daily because I'm so excited. I just released it literally 5 minutes ago. I'm so excited because that came through the heart as well. And
that was a big inspiration for you. I could feel it when I watched the video, like,
yeah, exactly. Because I've spent, like, right now I'm doing everything. So my head tells me, no, you have no time. You have no this, you have no that. But my heart tells me, say yes, say yes to everything. So that's what I do. So I'm saying yes to everything. And it feels amazing. It feels amazing because I let go more and more of that judgment and I follow the joy. I follow the joy. So like me, it was like joy.
Yeah. It's not like we're trying to do more.
No.
It's just that we're kind of driven to it in a way that says, this is your life now. I set it up for you. You just follow. It's great.
Yeah. The problem is when I start to control it. The problem is when I'm afraid, when is it going to happen, or how is that going to happen? That's when real problem starts. You see, and I wish I can catch myself always straight away. But sometimes it takes 5 minutes or 5 weeks.
Yes.
Yeah.
We learn by how much it sucks. Because when we've gotten into this place and then we just kind of slip. I slipped yesterday. It's like I get tired, and I think I'm tired of maintaining, like it takes some effort to maintain this high energy. That's what I start to think.
Okay.
And I start to think, I'll just rest. And then I go into this slump. But we learn from every slump, because who wants to stay in it? Nobody. So
exactly. You know, the same thing. It's funny you say that, Julie. And it's always with us kind of same things happening. So yesterday or yesterday morning, I woke up and I went to bed very late. Then another thing was happening that I was doing all of that together. And here is totally, I'm wrapping up my life, you know. I'll be selling house, I'll be moving, I'm giving stuff away, I'm tidying up, I'm doing everything. So I love to wake up at 5 a.m. and do my meditation and then start the day. But when I go to bed much later, it's impossible to wake up at 5 a.m. and feel okay.
yeah.
So I woke up at 7 and straight away there is this judgment. Start the day so bad, and I feel heavy, right? God, that I notice it. I'm so grateful that I notice it. God gave me the opportunity to, instead of judging and criticizing myself, that I found myself judging and criticizing, but change it and be like, no, stop trying to control how much energy you have, how much energy you give, how much time you have. Just let go. Just let go. And it started changing my energy. It started changing my energy, and then I started catching myself with other things throughout the day, Julie. And it started feeling lighter. You mentioned maintaining that high energy. Tell me more about it. There is something over there. Tell me more.
Julie, separate one, Julie, doesn't maintain it.
Okay.
It's more like I agree to be in it and I'm carried by it. But somehow some little thought will start to come in, like, you're doing this and you have to stay in it. And then it becomes like a me effort thing. And then I become tired of trying to stay in it. But it's just a mind trick. It's just this little thought came in, and I let it, and it's okay, because I'm learning. You know, I'm just happy to be happy more often. That's okay. And then I'll feel the slump, like, oh, and then, oh, well, no, you can't listen to those thoughts. And then I realize which thoughts I can't listen to. Like, I listened to that one last time, and that was a bad idea. So, no.
There you go. The awareness of it, and how easy it is for the mind to come with a story, to come up with a story. And usually it's an old story that is said maybe with new words or to a new situation. The same old story. For me, it's a story as well of tiredness. And for me, it's always a story of like, it goes to victimization. Making myself a victim. Poor me, I have no time or no energy or this or that. Where the truth is actually like hell yes, it's amazing. I'm busy the way I always wanted to be. And I'm busy. And that creates so much light and love for the world.
Yeah, when that me shows up, and it's a me that's unhappy, it's almost like it's a stranger that's come onto the scene, and I don't know how I allowed it in, but I did allow it in, right? So then I'm inevitably I'm uplifted again. It's like trust and faith and wait, and here we go, and then we're up again. And then you learn just not to let the stranger in. That's not you.
Yeah, that's very valuable. That awareness of these different shadows, different parts of that. How is your YouTube going? I see you've made a beautiful shift and improvement. It's a totally new format and it's so captivating. Tell me more about it.
Well, I feel like I've been doing the same old things, but like just the last two videos. Well, the last video was just like whoosh. I just had to talk about something that occurred to me, and it was important to talk about. In the past, it was more like my being on video. Well, I'm talking about when I'm personally on video, not recordings of my messages. When I was on video, it was almost like a training I agreed to do, you know, with Spirit. Like, okay, I agree. I'll get on video and I'll talk and I'll share my experience. But it's like I knew it. It's a training for me to feel comfortable and accepting and love myself and let issues come up and be transparent, because I received the messages and that's good. But then to also show the human side that people can relate to and the real life examples.
Yeah.
I think those are important. So that's why I appeared on video in the first place, is part of that training. This last video was like a whoosh, where my friend was talking to me, and all of this information just kind of like, you know, the tumblers on a lock. It's like they all lined up and came together, and I just understood. I understood how I was being helped with my thinking, and I was able to explain it. So yeah, it was like more of a spontaneous whoosh.
Flow. Yeah.
Yeah. Rather than I will do this, Spirit, because I know you're helping me and I'm agreeing to it. It was more just like whoosh. I have to tell you.
Yeah, that's amazing. That's amazing. More and more of that comes to me as well. It's just a more pure flow. But I think, Julie, that comes with that process of letting go of how it should be, shouldn't be, and doing things in a totally new and different way, like totally new and a different way all of a sudden.
Yeah.
That's amazing. And just to let everyone know, because we're recording that, we're gonna post it, of course.
Of course we are.
Your channel is Love's Beginning. So I'm gonna add the link to your channel because it is so beautiful and valuable. And you know what's the most beautiful that I'm noticing, and I'm pretty sure other people will notice other things as well, is that when you really need some kind of like a peaceful moment and presence, and then be able to receive guidance, this is it. That's the place. Very often we're doing things on the go, you know, we do 15 things at a time, but we actually don't do any, and we're not present, and the head is totally in regret and stuff like that. So if anyone is looking for a place where you can relax, when you can just allow yourself to tune in with the peace and receive that message, then this is it. This is it. And truly you can feel and hear the love and that spirit flowing through in those messages. They're very, very, very valuable. And as well, they're very opening. If someone wants to grow and expand, they're very, very opening, because it allows you to take the message and see like, okay, what works for me? Which part is it for me? Is it all? Is it for just today? Is it for, you know, how that feels within? So thank you for doing what you're doing, Julie.
Oh, of course. You know, like a flea comb that you use on an animal, it has very fine teeth, your flea comb. So the messages are for me first, and they help me so much, and then I'm told, of course, share them. But they feel like a flea comb to me. Like if you think of combing very slowly, like they're so very detail oriented and they go so slowly, and they do bring me into that stillness. And I am able to say now, which I wouldn't have been able to say before, that I think the quality of my voice helps to bring that focus, if that's what you're looking for. Because people will say you should make a sleep meditation, or my daughter will say when I want to fall asleep, I ask you a question and then you talk and I fall asleep. So anyhow, The messages they just bring a focus and a slowing down and a settling down that I need in my daily life. It's for me first, but it's also shareable. And then the videos are more energetic, so the stillness of the messages and the more activity of the videos.
Yeah, and I like that you are acknowledging yourself as well, Julie. I like that you do that. It took me a while to come to the point of being able to express my value, express
Yeah.
confident, expressing my value. Not just me quietly in the corner when no one is watching and journaling, I am this and that, but
Yeah.
actually expressing, you know what, I'm actually amazing. You know what, I'm actually very valuable. I actually bring lots of value into this world to myself and my loved ones and all of that. So it took me a while to get there, and I always love when someone else is doing it. I love it, and it comes from heart, Julie. But
Yeah.
like you said, the foundation of it is how sucks when you don't do it. So we start with this journey when we go through it, when we are afraid to even own we're afraid even to own our value, and that it changes when we do the work.
When you speak of your value, or if I do, it almost is like there's the pause. Is the lightning bolt coming? Did I do something wrong? But what I'm seeing is the lightning bolt is a thing that comes up from within that infuses everything with energy. That's shareable. It's the lightning isn't the punishment that comes down upon you. It's the energy that fuels everything and that you can share.
And you know what? I thought for a long time that it's not humble to talk about myself and anything I do that it's actually good or valuable. So I misunderstood.
Mm-hmm.
I misunderstood the humility for just simply shying away from our greatness, because every single one, this is not about me cherishing myself and kissing my hands and my feet and allowing others to do that for me. Nothing to do with that. It's more about appreciating that divinity within us, that
Yeah.
connection that we have with light, with source, with love, with peace, with stillness, with this now moment. Um, and that's what this is about, because that's how we are. I believe he said lighten up, like a bulb, like ping.
Yeah.
We are like this sparkling light. Yeah, I love it. I love it.
I had to see it in everybody else first, to
Yeah.
realize, we've all got that spark, everybody. So then it's no problem to talk about it because, it's everywhere. It's not like you're going to feel bad because you have something somebody else doesn't. That was a big thing for me. And then when I realized everybody has this completely within themselves right now, alive, waiting for them, then,
Yeah.
problem.
See, I saw it in others since I can remember, but I had no idea that I can have it. I had no idea I can have it. I thought no way, like no way. I'm not like that. I'm not like that. And at first I thought that has a lot to do with money. I first thought that has a lot to do with the position and the title. So as a teenager, when I was noticing that spark in someone, like, wow, I love this, I misunderstood the love and light and presence for something that it is outside.
Mhm.
You know what? Thank God for that lesson. Thank God for that lesson, because it helped me see the structure, not just only the ego structure, but the 3D structure. 3D structure, right? 3D structure.
Yeah.
Touch it, feel it, and then it's real. Instead of right now, let me feel it first. What do I feel? I feel love. Okay, I am love. I am love. I feel love. I experience love, and that's more than enough. More than enough.
Mhm. Yeah, the feeling is so important.
How?
I feel like I went through so much long, slow training of
Uh-huh.
feel first. What thought is the feeling attached to? Like a long, slow training. But I'm also told that as this expands for all of us, it's not going to be like that for others because
Mhm.
it'll be faster because there's such joy being shared that it all goes faster.
Yeah, the energy has changed. Did you
Hmm.
notice? do you notice, like, even like when we first started connecting over a year ago, yes, spring last year, energy was different. It was definitely changing and shifting from denser into much lighter. And now it seems like that would be 20 years ago.
Oh yeah.
Energy has changed so much.
It's zinging. It's like zinging.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I was looking into Schumann resonance as well and seeing how much it changed and shifted from, I don't know, I don't remember the numbers exactly, but crazy numbers, like it would be 3, 5, 7 for like hundreds and hundreds of years. And now all of a sudden we have 25 or 35. Other days we have 120, something like that. So it's a huge amount of energy. No wonder we were going through that massive squeeze last year.
Yeah.
Everything was shifting because I believe as well our bodies were going through a shift, not just our minds and emotions and the energy within us and around us, how that body transmutes and takes on this light and energy. So we were going through a massive squeeze. It was a loss of letting go of the old, so deeply rooted on a cellular level in my body and as well in the energy that it is within me and around me. But with that energy, it feels like a massive blessing because it is like a divine upliftment. It is like a divine support. And first, it doesn't seem like it because we're going through all these emotions, all these stars, all this turmoil. One day I'm feeling like a queen and I feel amazing and free. Another day I feel like I'm a slave to, my past and everything. Wow, we have been through so much, isn't it? Like the whole collective, all of us on an individual level, like a family unit level as well, friends, different structures and as a collective. Yeah.
Yeah, it's interesting. We must have arrived somewhere, although we're always in the now, because we're kind of looking back and saying, wow, what a trip that was. So it's like, whoa. I feel like I want to reach out to somebody, if there's somebody watching who is in that sludgy place, and to say, like, the sludgy place is what you give thanks for. If you look back into the past, you froze for me, so I don't know if you can still hear my audio.
Yep, I can. Oh no, not anymore. Maybe it will unfroze in a second. Oh no, Julie, come back.
Internet connection, it says, so I'm going to take my video. Oh, can you hear me now?
Yes, now you're back.
I start talking about sludginess and look what happens. But I just want to say, you can look back and give thanks, because allowing that to clear is what helps you to bounce up.
I agree with that. Definitely. See, if I wouldn't have gratitude, if I wouldn't try to bring the gratitude, there is no way I would be able to change that energy or learn from that energy or take anything from it. It would be always like something that I'm running away from, which is not processing, not being present, not accepting it. When I bring gratitude, or I try to at least open myself up to see, okay, what for me to see that it's different than just me being a victim of something or someone. In any shape and form, that's when the opening happens. That's when all of a sudden I'm able to breathe in a little bit deeper and feel and see in a different way and get from the situation more and higher energy than just, not good enough or unpleasant. So
we stay in the now. If we're trying to run away from something. And at first, when we stay still and we stop trying to run away, we feel a lot of pain. It could be physical or emotional, because we've allowed, I don't know, the stranger, the ego, to run things so much. So all of the thoughts come flooding in, and they're painful. And some people experience this as physical stuff. And so I just feel like if anybody's going through a faster version of what we've traveled through, like, don't freak out. That's supposed to happen, and that's good. This is the cleanse. This is the detox. And when you stop trying to run away and you hold still, yeah, crap does flood in, but you have the resources to whatever lights up for you, with that, whatever methodology lights up for you, or just spontaneously, you have what you need to let it go.
Yeah, that's so valuable. And you always have that thought for another. You always have a really good sense of what's needed in collective. That's really, really valuable, because there is lots of people who are really struggling. There is lots of people who are struggling that what happened, everything that was happened is happening within the last year and a half. It is too much. It is too much. It is lots of repression and suppressing and repressing of these old thoughts and emotions back within the body, and the person is unable to, doesn't simply know what to do. Doesn't know what to do. What I'm going to suggest is to reach out, start meditating, reach out, and allow yourself to receive, because very often we ask for help, but we are so blocked because our mind tells us that's not the way I should receive help.
Yeah.
Help comes when we stop picking and choosing which shape and form that help's supposed to come in. At least that's what it was for me, because my judgmental mind, sick, conditioned judgmental mind, was just trying to keep me away from receiving what happens. The grip was so strong. It was all pride, ego, and criticism, and it was so deeply rooted within me, because that's what I was practicing for most of my life. And then it came time to surrender, and surrender again and again and again in that moment. Yeah, you mentioned something earlier, Julie. You mentioned something. Someone said that you should make a meditation.
Oh, yes. And I did. I made a sleep meditation, and I was just thinking of a meditation I made. It's on Insight Timer. Oh, I'm trying to remember this lovely man's name, and I can't remember it right now. He's a musician, and I wish I could remember it. He's a great guy. And I did a voice thing, and he did music, and we put it together, and it was lovely, but my sound on my end was not good. And I just got such a nice microphone, which I'm not using right now, but I use it when I make my videos. And I was thinking of him today, so that meditation theme came up. Yeah.
Nice. Did you actually release that meditation on your channel?
The sleep meditation is on my channel. Yeah, if I remember, I'll send you the link.
Yes, or I will go and find it myself, and I will attach that link over here. That sounds amazing.
I think it's called Sleep to Serve Awakening. Sleep to Serve Awakening, I'm pretty sure. Yeah. Jim Rajan. If you look up Jim Rajan, Rajan, on Insight Timer, he has a lot of stuff. Way back, maybe a year or two ago, I did a meditation with him.
Sounds like something that so good at, because when you do meditation, when you do guided meditation, you're guided. You're not the guide. You're just the channel through which divine guidance comes through, which is amazing.
I don't have to do anything. It's super easy.
But
nice.
As well, a lot of it is based on our own experience, on what we feel inside. It is in the most alignment energy. We are channeling at this moment. That's amazing. Julie, I'm going to send you the meditation I have made and I just released. I would love to give it a try, because I remember when we were connecting before, we always enjoyed our meditations. So I would love to share with you like a little thank you for being awesome. And I'm going to send you that straight after this video.
Use it.
I would love to hear your experience, how you feel about it. And yeah, I would love to see you creating more of that stuff. You have a really beautiful, very unique, amazing energy, and you're tapping in your uniqueness. You never copy anyone, anything. You're just tapping in your uniqueness. And I truly believe that's what we need. That's what we came for. That's what we came here for, to express ourselves, not copy one another.
Mm-hmm. Well, I appreciate that. I appreciate the pointer, because you get enough pointers from people, and then what you've been ignoring is like, oh, I'm supposed to listen to that. Thank you.
Well, it's so amazing to catch up with you, Julie.
Me too.
Thank you for reaching out. I'm really hoping we can do that again sometime soon.
Oh, yeah.
And just come up and just record again. I always hear how much people enjoy when we do that. I always hear, I loved it. I love when two of you come together. So yeah.
I'm sure the spirit will grab us. I wanted to say, anybody, if you're, I think the reason my journey took a while is because, like you said, ego and pride. I did not know how to reach out for help. So I tried to do it all myself, and it still works that way. So if you're like me, it'll still work. It'll just take longer. So if anyone ever wants to message me, I'm happy to talk. And I know you have your stuff going on too. Just reach, I don't care who you reach out to. Just reach out if you can. It goes faster.
Yes, and I totally agree with that, Julie, because I was so strong in that grip of pride and ego that I had to be entirely beaten through humiliation, back against the wall, to be like, okay, I cannot do it. I cannot do it any longer on my own. Yeah, and there is so many people just the same as like you and me who really struggle to reach out. Guys, reach out, send us DMs, send us messages, allow yourself to be in a receivership, at least for 5 minutes, a receivership mode, where you can open up and hear the message that it is exactly for you. And yeah, it's not going to have to take 10, 15, 20 years. Definitely.
Let the shame and unworthiness go and just reach out and connect, because you're just connecting with exactly what you are.
Exactly, because at the you said extremely important thing, Julie, because at the bottom level I was unable to ask for help because I didn't feel worthy of receiving. I didn't feel worthy of changing and shifting my energy. I didn't feel worthy of feeling worthy. Okay?
Yeah, I totally get that. Yeah.
And, you know, hallelujah, it's changed. Hallelujah, it's different, and it's daily work, daily awareness in our moment. But it is a totally different existence. It is a totally different existence, and I love it.
Me too. Me too. We're happy to share.
Thank you so much. I will post those links at the top of this video, either today or tomorrow, as soon as I can. Thank you for being amazing. I'm sending you so much.
Thank you, Lisa. It's always so fun.
We'll chat to you soon in another time.
Bye-bye.
Lots of love. Bye.